This is my West German mess kit, which I absolutely adore. Many people have a problem trying to find the little strap that goes around it, and people talk about using Velcro and using paracord to tie it because the handle on the bottom slips loose a lot. It just won't stay tight. So the fix I came up with is buying some 1-inch strapping from Walmart or a cloth store and some 1-inch what they call parachute buckle. And what I've done is I've made the strap to go around it. It does a really good job of holding everything in place. And you could probably, if you have to, you could probably run a belt right through here. Put this through your pistol belt to hold this thing in place. Of course, it'll be backwards from where it's supposed to be, but it'll still work. It keeps the whole thing from coming apart. So, let's get at it. I'll be using my really cool hand crank copy of a very early Singer, Asian-made clone of a Singer. Now, this is called a needle, but they come from many, many different names. This thing is solid metal. The only plastic on it is this little thing right here that the thread sits on. Everything else is machined or pressed metal. And has this really, really cool hand crank on it. And I absolutely love this little machine. Okay, I'm not even going to bother cutting the strapping a length yet because I'll do that later on. I'm just going to let it go like that. I'm going to take the female end, strap it through there like that. Get in there, you. Yeah, typical female. Gonna be stubborn. And I'm getting a dirty look for my wife. Alright, pull it through. Oh, I don't know about that far. However far you want to do it, see? Then I take it with the side, this flap up. Go into the machine right here. I come about halfway. As far as that way as you can get it to go, to where it's tied up against the foot is tied up against this buckle. So let it down. And I'm going to set this for a reverse stitch so I can back stitch. Like that. Now push it down here and do the forward stitch. Back it up again. I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Right there. Where's my little scissors? There they are. Don't even my stuff where it's supposed to be. Trim all these little hairs. We'll make it pretty later. I'm going to come down there first. Make sure you keep your edges right here even like that. Come about halfway. Drop it down. And I like to reverse to do this. First stitch and see what we got right there. That would actually hold it, but ideally you want to come all the way around like that and do an X across here and an X across there. So let's do that. Alright, that was the first stitch. You can see that because a little flap come up. What we're going to do now is lay this down flat, and you want to come around like that, around like that, around like that, and then do an X. So that's what we'll do next. Okay. closer to the edge, that'll do. That's it. That's all the sewing you have to do. Turn these little things. They're still boogered off of here. Come here, back here. And that's it. Now I like to put this on to the inside when I put it on my canteen. So let's do that next. Okay, now we got that part done. Now we just come around here, wrap it around here. We go right here where the indentation is. So we're roughly going to go right around in here somewhere. Pull that off. Get over there. Like that. And then we'll put this through here. Put it through it like that. Go like that. Now just pull it to where we want it. Go around here about where we want to put this thing. Somewhere over here. Latch it. And basically you have to pull this where you want it. And that's pretty close. Let's unhook it. Let's pull this a little tighter. Like that. Come around, fasten it. Square it about where you want it. And pull it as tight as you want. Then you probably only need to cut it like right about here. To have a little bit of extra. So let's do that next. I just follow the line right here. Cut that like that. And then just hit it with a lighter real quick. That seals the edges and keeps them from coming apart. And that's it. Here you have the finished product. To tighten this up, you just pull this. It doesn't really have to be really tight, just enough to keep it on there. And all it does is keeping this flap from open, because you know in these reproductions how loose this gets, and this thing just flops open. So this is my fix for that problem. I hope you all like it, and y'all enjoy.